The Wisdom of Finance by Mihir Desai. It takes work to distinguish between an individual's actions and skills and the impact of luck. Welcome to yourbooksummary.com. Blind luck can have a significant impact on one's life. Some patterns are visible, and making sense of them can help you use them to your benefit. However, since chance plays a big part in human interactions, it takes work to separate the effect of luck on successful outcomes from that of an individual's actions and skills. Hence, it is essential to appreciate the role of good fortune in success and learn the lesson of humility. Capital requires certain returns based on the risk it encounters. Clients see their money managers as creating value when they provide a return greater than the cost of the capital and the client's return expectations. Since money managers cannot diversify market risk, any returns that merely compensate for this risk are nothing more than beta, a basic return that investors expect for bearing this risk. Only when managers provide alpha, a higher level of return, they add value. Although people in finance tend to pride themselves on their alpha generation, it is challenging to relate their efforts directly to the returns they produce. Their success may have been just plain lucky. When managing risks for others, be aware that you may not always act in their best interests. Intrinsic to the structure of modern capitalism is the principal agent problem, a disconnect between the managers of a business, its agents, and its owners, who are its principals. Agents may have an agenda that conflicts with what's best for principals. For example, corporate executives might have compensation incentives that conflict with shareholder value, as happened during the Enron fiasco and the housing market collapse. While finance has come up with incentives such as stock payments for managers to align their interests with those of shareholders. Managers could cash out by boosting short-term performance at the expense of long-term company growth. Similar circumstances often arise in families. Although parents are their children's agents, they may not always act in their best interests, especially when families push their ambitions and hopes onto their kids. Sometimes, people unknowingly allow those childhood experiences to take over their adult lives, so they act as agents over others and never achieve their aspirations. To realize your full potential, you need to be true to yourself, aligning your life with your goals rather than those of others. I hope you found the information about The Wisdom of Finance by Mihir Desai. If you're interested in learning more about the book, stay tuned for the next part of this series where we'll dive into the next section. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.